Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is a beautiful day out here in Southern California, and today's vlog is going to be about something that all of you guys have asked me to do for quite some time. I've been asked multiple times by multiple people. They want to know what I love about my car, they want to know what I hate about my car, and they want to know a full review about my car. So today we're gonna do 5 things I hate about my Dodge Viper ACR-E. Now when I say E, there's an emphasis on the E because that stands for extreme. The difference between an extreme ACR and a non-extreme ACR, I guess you can call it a regular ACR, is that the front lip of the extreme ACR is actually extended out further than it would be on a non-E ACR. The front lip is actually about 4 or 5 inches extended out from the front of the car and is held up by these 2 struts right over here supporting the weight of this wing. Now this wing, you can actually stand on it, which I'm doing right now, and it doesn't break off. That's how you know it's been engineered in full effect not to fall apart. Now, the non-E ACR only has this carbon fiber lip right over here, as you guys can see. This lip over here is ABS plastic and it is reinforced and it's very durable. I've hit it many times and it still looks pretty damn good. So kudos to Dodge for coming up with a product that's actually durable and won't fall apart. The ACR only has 1 canard. The ACR-E comes with a 2nd canard. In addition to those, we also have a larger rear wing than traditional ACRs. The ACR-E wing, I believe, is about 100 millimeters longer in length than an actual ACR wing. The ACR wing is the one that sits at 1,776 millimeters in recognition of our country's birth date, 1776. Down here, you'll notice that the ACR-E has a very, very low diffuser. You guys have all seen my diffuser multiple times. No need to show it all over again, but not all ACRs have this extended rear diffuser. As you guys can tell right over here, the carbon portion is what comes on the ACR. The extended portion from here to the floor comes on the ACR-E, and that's the part that scrapes all over the place. With all the goodness, there are still 5 things I absolutely hate about my Dodge Viper ACR-E. Okay, so the very first thing I absolutely hate about the Dodge Viper ACR-E is the fact that the sound system is so embarrassing. And I understand it's a track car, they're trying to save weight, but how much weight do, I don't know, 10 speakers, a subwoofer, and an amplifier add up to? 15 pounds maybe? 10 pounds? And even at that, it's not worth it, because if someone was that concerned about weight, they would take up on a diet. But listen, boys, listen how disgustingly embarrassing this sound system is. I don't know if my mic on this camera will capture it. Well, it probably will, because it's such a bad system. You're gonna laugh right now. Check it out.
Me, a lot of girls like me, fight me, check me, not icy, that's unlikely.
Oh my god, I gotta stop. There is no bass, there's no treble, and my settings are turned all the way up, so it's pretty bad. Check it out one more time. I'm gonna turn it all the way up. It's actually laughable. There's also a package that you can get with Dodge. It's the GTC edition. That's the one that you get to make your own Viper. You get to pick the stitching on the doors, you get to pick the suede, you get to pick the carbon package, you get to pick all types of different stuff that you can't pick if you just buy a raw ACR-E. This one happens to be just an ACR-E. It's raw. And that package, the GTC package, actually has 18 speakers in there. So it sounds amazing. And I would absolutely take that package any day and save and compromise the 12 pounds of weight or whatever the weight is. So that's one thing hate about the Viper. All right, guys, so the second thing that I hate about this car, and this goes for all Vipers, it's not just the ACR Viper or the ACR E or whatever, it's for all Vipers. It's the fuel consumption, right? So you guys have a look at this, for example. I gave myself a full tank of gas this morning, and I had 155 miles on my range right over here, okay? Now, you look at my gauge over here, and it shows I got 3/4 of a tank left. Now it shows 130 miles. So in a quarter tank that I've spent, I've already burned 25 miles, which kind of doesn't make any sense, right? Because it shows I have a 130-mile range, 155 on a full tank. I get about 100 miles on 15 gallons of gas, which 15 into 100 miles is 6.67 miles per gallon. We'll round up to 7. So for those of you who ask, I get 7 miles to the gallon. So could this car be dailied? Yeah, maybe. But do you want to spend that much money on gas? I don't. The third thing I dislike about the Dodge Viper is that the tailpipe is actually a side pipe. And why do I dislike that? Yeah, sure, it's unique, it's different. The exhaust exits the side over here. But could you imagine the damn headache the passenger gets? You lose your mind. Look how garbage the quality is. And also, what makes it more complicated is if you ever take the car out with friends, it's very difficult to hear the passenger and you having a conversation because it's so damn loud. The fourth thing I hate about the Dodge Viper is actually in line with reason number 3. It's in the same family. It's the side exhaust. Yes, and I get it. It's unique. It's different. It doesn't have an exit from the back. It has an exit on the side. And that's cool, and I get that. But not only does this exhaust drone really loud on the freeway, it also creates a heat trap in the cabin. So that sucks for this person that's sitting here and for me as well. Why? Because you don't always want to have the air conditioner on. You don't always want to have a window down. Sometimes you just want to sit in the car and just chill, but you can't because you either got to have the AC on or you got to have your windows down. You can't have AC off and windows up because it's going to turn into an oven in the car.
Wow, okay.
As this rear diffuser looks on my car, I gotta say I actually hate it. And I know I could take it off, but it would take away from the look of the ACR and the distinction of the ACR, so I keep it on there. But I actually hate this diffuser because every time I'm on the freeway or if I go through a driveway or if I go over a speed bump or something, you can hear this bottom out. And it's not too bad if you're just driving on the streets and you go over a speed bump or going into a driveway, but it's absolutely terrifying when you're driving, you know, 50, 65 miles an hour in the freeway or through a canyon and your car goes up and comes down and you hear a goog. You just have to, you just clench your teeth in such fear that you broke it off, because to get a new one costs like $8,000. So let me show you guys how close this is to the actual ground. It's actually very low. I would give that about 3 inches off the ground. So that's how low it is. But the good thing is that it's actually functional, so it serves a real purpose. And let me show you guys how we know that, because this is the passenger side of my car right over here. You can still see the rear diffuser, you know, that right there, that's your diffuser coming all the way to the center of the car. So you figure it comes to about right here, the door, okay? That's nearly half the length of the car, so it's a full functioning diffuser, and it really does work, because if you're ever driving behind an ACR, well, an ACR-E on the freeway and it's raining, the rare occasion that happens, you'll see a nice channel of water coming out through each of those fins, which is pretty interesting actually. So I hate that because every, I don't know, about month or so, I lift my car in the air and I give what I call my diffuser a haircut. I literally trim off all the shaved plastic from underneath the car, and this is what I come up with. This is all diffuser right here. This is literally all plastic that I've shaved off my diffuser within 1 month of time. So one can imagine what I just mentioned was 3 or 4 inches off the ground on my diffuser is actually a lot more, because this is all shaved down and shaved off from all the impacts it's taken. Those are 5 things I hate about the Viper. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I certainly enjoy making these for you guys. Please do show your support by sharing your thoughts in the comment section below, liking the video, share it with a friend or two, and also please make sure you are subscribed to the channel and turn those notifications on. This way you'll get notified every single time I post something on our channel. With that, see you guys soon. Peace.